In this video, we're doing a RAM upgrade for an Acer Aspire laptop computer, model E5-575-33BM. This is WEBideo and Bisch collaborating in this video. This Acer Aspire laptop's been a very dependable computer for the last 8 years, but it's getting a little slow, so we're going to do a RAM upgrade to 32 gigabytes. We're running on Windows 10 and won't upgrade to the Windows 11, so we're going to try to prolong the life of this great computer we have here. We've got 2 RAM sticks, memory sticks we bought online that are compatible. This computer can go up to 32 gigabytes. Originally this computer had 4 gigabytes and it was upgraded to 8 gigabytes when it was first bought in 2017. So we're going to do these 2 16 gigabyte RAM sticks upgrade today. This is the Acer Aspire laptop. The original 4 gigabyte DDR4 memory RAM. Okay, so let's turn off the computer, close it, and disconnect the power cord. Let's get it ready to do this upgrade. We'll show how fast and simple this upgrade is. First of all, let's clean the computer off with a microfiber cloth. Get it nice and clean so we don't get any dirt and dust inside when we take the back cover off. We'll carefully clean it off. We don't want to get any dirt and dust. We're going to take some time to do this. We're also wearing rubber-soled shoes, and this rubber computer pad will help keep the static electricity off of that computer circuit board and these 2 new RAM sticks. So here's the back of the computer. It's got a cover down on the bottom. A little more dust will clean this dust off really well. Okay, now let's get this cover off. That's clean enough. Okay, there's 3 small Phillips head screws that have to be removed. Then the top right corner of the cover has a little notch here, and you pry the cover off with your finger. You just slip it under here and pull it up, and it'll pop right off. To do this, we have to use a small size Phillips head screwdriver. One last wipe with the microfiber cloth. Okay, here we go. Let's get these screws out of here. We'll set them aside so we don't lose them. It's got a magnetic tip on a Phillips screwdriver so it holds on to the screws as they're taken out of the holes. One last screw. Let's get this out. Okay, now we got the screws out. Now let's pry that cover off. Just have to pull up on the right where that notch is and pry up a little bit all along the top edge. It snaps right off. The bottom of the cover acts like a hinge. It's got 3 tabs down there. Okay, it looks like we got a little dust on the inside of the cover, so we're going to clean it off too with the microfiber cloth. Get it nice and clean. The dust accumulated in there over those 8 years Okay, now the cover's clean on the inside. We're ready to start taking the two old RAM sticks out. They're both 4 gigabytes. So let's look it over a little bit, see where the RAM sticks are, get our bearings here. Okay, the right side of the opening, you can see them right there. They're both on the right side next to each other. Okay, now we get the computer in position, and there they are right here. Notice the clips that hold the sticks down on each end of each RAM stick right here. Lightly push out on the clips on each end, and it releases the stick. It pops right up there. It's like a spring action, and you just slide them right out. Now these RAM sticks are still good, and they can be saved and used in the future. You got to handle the RAM sticks carefully so you don't touch the metal contact, the shiny looking metal that it comes out of the connector there. You don't want to get static electricity or any oils or grease or anything on them. Make sure they're still good. Now, here's the new 16 gigabyte sticks. This is one of them. There's 2 of them. They come in these plastic little packages. I gotta get them opened up. We don't want to touch the metal contact on the new ones either. The static electricity problem. You don't want to damage them. Okay, this plastic's a little hard to get off, but it snaps open eventually. There we go. Okay, this one's open. I'll grab it on the opposite side of the metal contacts. Right here, that works. Careful not to touch the metal contacts. Okay, now you see this slot on the metal contact side, and there's a tab on the connector in the computer on the board right there, and it has to line up. So this one, we got to go upside down for it to be in the right position to slide in there. So carefully and gently slide the contact edge into place. It goes in real simple. Now, gently press down so the clips snap to hold the RAM stick in place. Those contact clips will just snap right over those ends. Okay, now let's do the same thing with the other stick. Same procedure for this 16 gigabyte RAM stick. Got to open the plastic package. A little difficult. Okay, we're getting it open. Oh, come on, open up. All right, there it is. Same thing, handle them opposite side of the metal contact and line up the slot with that tab on the connector on the circuit board. There it is, lined up, slides in real easy, and just push down gently on the opposite side until those clips snap and hold it in place, and there it is. The 2 sticks are now both installed. Great. That was simple. Got to be careful and gentle and don't touch the metal contacts. Now I'm going to check once more to make sure that they're snapped into place good and secure. Okay, they're in there. So now we're ready to put the back cover back on. nice and clean. We got these three tabs, these hinge tabs that's go in the bottom of the computer here, and they just, you tilt it up, slide them in, and it swings down like a hinge, and it just push down on the top where the screws are, and it snaps into place just like that. Okay, the cover's back on now. The three Phillips screws just need to go back in. Don't over tighten them, gently turn them firm, tighten them firmly, but don't over tighten. We don't want to strip the screw holes out. Easy enough. You just gotta be careful not to get static electricity in there, and don't touch the metal contacts, because that could damage the RAM sticks and even the rest of the circuit board. They're just fragile, you know, static electricity, especially when it's wintertime like this. The static electricity can really build up. On the cold, dry days, especially. Okay, now the screws, I'm getting them a little firm, but not over tighten them. Making sure that the cover's firmly back in place. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, these 4 gigabyte RAM sticks are still good, so I'm gonna put them back. I'm gonna put them in these plastic containers that the new sticks came in, and save them for later. These can be reused in a different computer in the future. They're perfectly fine. And these plastic packages will keep the static electricity and dirt and dust off of them. Okay, now the laptop's turned back over, and it's time to see if it works. All right. Opened up. Plug it back in and turn it on. Okay, here we go. Plugged back in. And now I'm turning it back on. Looks like we got power. It's lighting up. There it is. The screen's lit up now. It just came on, and so far so good. The computer's working. So now we'll verify that the 32 gigabyte RAM is installed properly. And we do this by going to the desktop on the computer screen, open the settings, and click on the About section to see the device specifications. And right here it shows the installed RAM. I can see it right here, 32.0 gigabytes installed RAM. So we got it installed. The computer has recognized it. We did it. It works. This has been WEBideo and Bisch with another video. Do us and yourself a favor and subscribe now if you like this video. We'll keep bringing you good videos like this. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back next time with another video. For now, this is Bisch and WEBideos signing off. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.